Hello everyone, in this video you will learn about the concept of variable and constant in Java. So without wasting time, let's start the video. Variable is like a box or a place in a memory that can hold data. To declare a variable, we first need to define its data type and then give it a name. We can change the value stored in the variable, but the variable remains the same. As the word vary signifies change, that indicating the value of a variable can be modified during the program execution. We will discuss the rules that we have to make sure follow before naming any variable in the code. First rule states that start with a letter or underscore sign. It means that the variable name must begin with a letter or an underscore sign. They cannot start with a number or any special character in the keyboard like percentage sign, dollar sign, comma, slash, etc. For example, when I declared a variable name with a number, it showed an error. Again, I tried to declare a variable with a special character percentage in the name and it showed an error again. However, when I declared a simple variable name, it didn't show any error. Another correct way to declare a variable is by using an underscore sign in the name. Hence, this is the correct way to declare a variable. The second rule states that no space allowed. It means that variable name cannot contain any space. If a variable name has multiple words, then use camel case or underscore sign. For example, when I write a variable name with a space such as father name, the compiler shows an error. However, when I use an underscore like father underscore name, the compiler accepts it without any issue. Another way to declare a variable name when they contain multiple words is by using camel case. Here, the first letter of each word, except the first one in some cases, is capitalized. For example, I write father, F capital, name, and capital. Follow the camel case convention and the compiler accepts it without any error. Third rule tells us about case sensitive. It means that Java's variable names are case sensitive, meaning my variable with M small and my variable with M capital are treated as different variables. For example, I stored two values, Ali and Ahmad, in two different variables that have similar spelling but different structure. The first value, Ali, is stored in the variable myvar with M small, and the second value, Ahmad, is stored in the variable myvar with M capital. Although the variable names look similar, but they have different capitalization, meaning they are case sensitive and treated as different variables or separate variables. Now let's print them out. As you can see, when both variables are called, their respective values, Ali and Ahmad, are printed. This demonstrates that variable names in programming are case sensitive. The fourth rule states that cannot use reserved keywords. It means that Java's keywords like int, class, if, else, while, etc. cannot be used as variable name. For example, when I write int as a data type with int as a variable name and store the value 5, the compiler shows an error because int is a reserved keyword in Java and cannot be used as variable name. Similarly, again assigning the value 5 that I store in string name variable, the compiler shows warning that string name variable can never be used. Hence, it proves that Java's keyword is reserved in programming and it cannot be used as variable name. You can use other common words for the variable that is suitable for their values. The last rule was all about the good practice and bad practice, in which the first sentence or first point is about use meaningful terms. It means that variable names should clearly indicate their purpose. Avoid single letter or short names unless used for temporary or looping purpose. Where good practice is use total marks or student age rather than bad practice like use single letter X or short word temp. Another point which you must consider is length limit. It means that variable name can be as long as you like, but overly long names should be avoided for readability. Another point that you must consider is special symbols are not allowed. It means that only underscore and dollar sign are permitted as a special character. Hence, dollar is rarely used in practice. Comment the answer of the following question that whether they are valid or invalid. Constant. A constant in Java is just like a variable whose value should not change during the execution of the program. They are declared with the final keyword and their values cannot be modified once assigned. Now we discuss some basic rules that how we declare constant in programming. The first rule states that use all uppercase letter. It means that constant name should be written in uppercase letter, that it makes itself different from variable names. For example, this is the way that how we declare the constant in programming. Here I take a variable whose name is pi, in which p and I both are capital, and I declare them with final keyword. The second rule states that start with a letter. It's just like variable, constant should begin with a letter or an underscore sign. If a constant contains multiple words, then use underscore sign. There is no space allowed between them. This is the way when our constant contains multiple words, how we declare them. For example, speed of light contains 3 words, speed of and light. So there is no space allowed between these 3 words. Then we use underscore sign when it make understandable for the user as well, and compiler accept it also.